Good Saturday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV, the internal combustion engine age YouTube channel that talks about all my cars and trucks and the dogs, the motorcycles, the addictions. Hey, it's a Saturday morning. Hey, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. Good morning to everybody there watching my channel. More of just a kind of brief morning overview of the past week. And wow, I can't emphasize enough. Some ways I think I'm overdressed. It's going to be a nice warm day today. So once again, thanks for everybody that tunes in to my channel. Not a long video this morning, just an overview of the success. I'd have to say the success of the Iceman this past week of what I pulled off and accomplished even for me. I'm amazed what played out. And it's trash morning. Got to get the trash out of the barn, get the dogs to behave, and all that good stuff. Oh, my barn doors didn't open, so let's see here what we got going on. Get my barn opener, and like I say, I think I'm overdressed. It's too hot. I bought some new Honda stuff. Got my new Honda hat. Really good fellow here, right? For the Christmas season with the little beanie on top, right? Yeah. Yeah, so, wow, what a week. What a day. Watching my channel, I've got a new ride. I have a brand new Honda Goldwing 2024 in a pearl white metallic. Oh my gosh, manual. Wow. Who would ever imagine this would play out this soon? I was definitely trying to get a Honda Goldwing, but for this to play out this soon, this is just beyond believable. Like, wow. I mean, to the point that even for me, I got to do the recognition here of getting my official Honda Goldwing hat on. I think I might switch them out because this hat here, that's a little too hot. So I got to get the official look now. My Honda Goldwing official. Yeah, right, official. So, oh my goodness, what a week. If we think about what's going on this past week, I don't think I'm even have to change my jacket out because this one is so warm. Toasty warm. But as I talk about the cars and trucks and motorcycles and all my silliness of what I do with my money that people probably think I'm crazy. And here's Keeper Boy. And I get that. But I think to myself, wow, what happened on Monday? Well, Monday's conversation was the used conversations. And then Tuesday was the new conversations. Then Wednesday was the fear conversations. Then Thursday was the failure conversations. Then Friday was the hearing conversations. And here today and Saturday, I think it's the success conversations because, wow, I finally got my 37 Raptor that I've been wanting for so long. And I've really, a week ago, if you watch my channel, I thought a week ago on Saturday, it just isn't going to go down. The numbers aren't going to work. It just isn't going to play out. So I just kind of felt, you know, it isn't meant to be. It ain't meant to be. But that was an incredible success story for me on Monday. And then to fast forward all the way to Friday, to have me totally be fixated on wanting a Honda Goldwing with an automatic DCT to decide to drive the manual transmission one, and absolutely love it. I absolutely feel like from day one, I probably should have gotten the manual because that DCT, my first Honda Goldwing was in January 2018 when they came out with a new refresh, redesigned Honda Goldwing, which a lot of Honda Goldwing lovers did not like this now more modern, in so many ways, sport bike looking motorcycle. So for the long-term Goldwing RV bikers, I always looked at the Goldwing as an RV bike because it was just so big. And I could never justify buying one. If you're going across the country, I can kind of see that, but I could never get excited. So January, they released the brand new redesigned model. Irritates a lot of the crowd. But for me, it brought me to the Goldwing. And to the point that I bought this in January. Then in February, I bought the non-tour bronze-colored Honda Goldwing as well. But both of them were DCT. And I felt that DCT was a better choice, even though after riding the motorcycle and having time on the motorcycle, I felt like that DCT was kind of challenging because of the slow speeds of having to get that motorcycle to maneuver. It was very temperamental, and you feel like sometimes that you were going to fall over. So, and to the point that Honda was hearing about these complaints, that in 2020, they updated the motorcycle with a more refined DCT programming in the motorcycle, and it is more refined. I have a 2021 Goldwing non-tour in my trailer that's a stealth color, and I can tell the DCT is better. So I was totally fixated on getting another Honda Goldwing DCT with the airbag setup. Even though my friend Chris was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't spend the money on the airbag," but anyways, just beyond believable that I ride the yesterday. This came into Timber Honda about a week ago. So this is a brand new 2024, and what's different on it besides the paint theme? Pretty much that's about it. It's just updated, different colors. Other than that, but to kind of backtrack a little bit, what they did in I think 2020 I think it was 2020, 2021, they made this back area a little bigger, and they made the back trunk bigger, because that was a big complaint for the existing former design Honda Goldwing enthusiasts, that this was too cramped back here. So I'm pretty sure some of you out there may be a little more knowledgeable, but I'm pretty sure they moved the tour pack back a little bit, better passenger comfort, and they made the trunk bigger, which it is a nice size trunk. You kind of see here, my jacket's in here. But the whole idea is you can take it and put 2 helmets back here and put some more gear. You can get liners for these things and everything. It's pretty cool. So I do like that. And so for me, to be fixated on the DCT, to only test drive this manual, and what spurred that? At 2 a.m. on Friday morning when I woke up, and I spent 3 hours on the internet just kind of looking at bikes. And what's going on is, for those people that really watch my channel, I don't know what it is, but the flair, the love of my total bagger bikes, it's just waning. I just want something different. I've been riding the Harley Davidson baggers, in the Indian baggers now, for many years. I've never gotten rid of my Harley baggers, even though I've had like the Honda Goldwing. And I'm just getting more fun out of the Triumph product. The CB1000R is just a fun, different type of ride. And I'm just kind of at the point where, I've had my day with these baggers, and I'm just not as excited as I used to be. And that's why I'm kind of like, wow, what's going on? I had a guy that's been trying to buy this Indian actually reach out to me this morning that's trying to get approved for financing to buy that bike. A lot of people on my channel think you're crazy to let that thing go. I've owned it now since June of 2022, and it's a year and a half old, and I think the thing has 600 miles on it. What does that tell you? I mean, think it through. What does that tell you? What have I been more drawn to in riding different motorcycles besides the Harleys? So here's the Honda Goldwing, and some people want me to do an overview, and I will. I'll do a little review on the bike in more depth. But this morning, it's more about just the incredible past week of what came to be for me pulling off another 2 purchases. And now people are like, "Oh, what's the next deal?" Yeah, I'm like, yeah. The danger is, sincerely, the danger is the pursuit. I'm getting a big old check back. If I sell the Indian, I'll get a big amount of money. Do I buy the Harley Breakout? Do I buy the RG3? Do I definitely want to keep the 2 up with the Harley product. And here's the downside. This Harley Davidson CVO, this thing's taking a beating. These things are already in the used market, already barely used for $38,900. So whoever traded it back in was paid probably $35,000, $36,000. So already for most guys that have these bikes, you're 10 grand. 10 grand loss instantly, which is very maddening. I've talked a lot about how how Harley totally ruined this product by overbuilding too many. There's too many in the market, and they're sitting at the dealership, new ones for sale. They're even discounting new ones. I saw the brand new Whiskey Neat CVO Road Glide on sale for $42,000. Yes, that's a $48,000 motorcycle. What is going on, Harley? So just, whatever. But back to the Honda Goldwing. Back in 2018, they had a white Honda Goldwing, but it wasn't on the same theme, and I was on the fence for that. But that was a manual. And the brand new one they had come in at the time was a DCT airbag, red, and I really liked that one. And I kept that one for, I think, about 2 or 3 years. and it was a really great bike. And then I just kind of transitioned away from the Honda love per se, but now I'm back, and that's what I do. I just come full circle. If you really watch my channel, you'd be like, the guy sells what he has, but he just turns around and buys back what he had. What the hell is wrong with this guy? I don't disagree. What the hell is wrong with me? Yeah, I get it. So anyways, just a nice Saturday morning. Good morning to all my subscribers. And today's supposed to be 50s. And part of me is like, the daughter and I should take the Hondas out. And my daughter actually is wanting to ride the CB1000R. So part of me is, we'll probably jump on the bikes today, do some riding, some videoing, and I think the daughter will probably get a kick out of riding the CB1000R. If my daughter gets on this bike, it's just too wide. This seat is so wide. This is a wide motorcycle. It's just... It's a challenging motorcycle. I mean, for me, I feel like you have to be a really skilled motorcyclist to really ride the Goldwing. I mean, look at this seat here. See how much narrower this seat is? I mean, everything is wide. So in some aspects, to me, this is a more challenging motorcycle to ride because it's just it's a different suspension, a mono steering system where the shock, you don't have your typical telescoping forks. So this doesn't have telescoping forks. This does. If you see here, there's basically your shock absorbers. This doesn't have that dual setup. It has a single shock setup, and that got a lot of criticism when it came out of the gate back in 2018. A lot of people were claiming you had the death wobble on this motorcycle at certain speeds. What's really cool about this bike is you can get your Apple Play through your headset on your helmet to interface your phone to go to the screen here. I know a lot of people look at this and think it looks gaudy. I don't disagree. It doesn't look the coolest in the world, but it is a nice setup, and it really is a very comfortable motorcycle. But you sit up on this bike taller than you do on the other bikes. We'll go into that more when I do more overview of riding the bike. And do I want to ride the Triumph? Of course I do. But I'm just always about a different ride, different setup, even though I've had many Goldwings, the fourth one for me, but why? So you have to say to yourself, why are you back in the Honda Goldwing? I just like the Honda Goldwing product, and here's what's crazy. This was a $28,700 motorcycle. You go back here, if you go back to the Indian product, and you want to buy a brand new Indian that's pretty much set up with the same reason, you're going to be about $33,000. Because keep in mind, that motorcycle there has electronic suspension. Just the way this motorcycle starts up, but we'll go into that more. I'll spend more time on that just to make a better video of focus just on the Honda Goldwing. Totally instead of me just talking about this past week. And as always, I appreciate everybody's nice comments. Yeah, the nice comments. And I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. And I got to get the trash down to the dump here, or down to the school where the Rotary Club has a nice trash truck set up there, and we donate money to the Rotary Club as we get rid of all of our clutter. So there you go. And what do we take? They're going to take the 37 Raptor for a ride, get rid of all the trash here that's all accumulating in my garage. So please appreciate the nice comments, and stay tuned for some video time, hopefully on the bikes today. Hope we can make that all work. So have a great day. God bless. Stay safe and stay tuned for more adventures.